The question of the day: would you let the Dalai Lama suck on your tongue? Or would you suck his the way he asked a young boy to do recently? We're about to get Joe Rogan's perspective on this. I'm going to play the video for you, and then we're going to go over an article that was written that actually outlines the whole situation, and we're going to make a little quick connection that nobody seems to be talking about. Let's get right into it. Where's Joe at? There he is. Hit it.
Being a fucking Buddhist or being a... Did you see the Dalai Lama sucking on that kid's tongue?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Could you...
Slurping a boy tongue?
In front of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Like,
a whole bunch of people.
What the fuck?
You thought you were going to get away with this?
What the fuck? What the fuck is that? I watched it. I was like, this is wild.
Oh.
I remember they tried to cancel him a few years back because he was talking about marriage. And they said, you took a vow of celibacy. Like, how do you feel about this? And he's like, I have so many friends, and they're married, and then they get divorced, and they're not happy, and then the woman takes all their money, ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
And this woman said something to the tune of, well, you know, some women, they make money too. He's like, good one.
High five.
It was something, oh, sure.
Yeah. Now I've heard everything,
It
lady.
was one of those fucking, it was a weird interview, man. But it was weird. Like, he's like parroting out these tropes.
Right.
You know, about marriage and divorce. And it's really funny. It's like, because some of them fail. But this is supposed to be a spiritual leader.
Right. He's supposed to be like completely ascended and bigger
It's
than
also
any
supposed
thought.
to be, he's supposed to be saying that some marriages are wonderful and beautiful, because they are.
Right.
Like, for him to say, oh, what I heard is they take your money.
Yeah. Well, it's like
bro.
your dad's friend who doesn't get laid anymore. You ever hang out with him at the bar,
Yeah, but
you know?
your dad's friend who doesn't get laid anymor doesn't have a video of him sucking on a kid's tongue.
He might.
Like,
Dude.
what the fuck, man?
It's probably a VHS tape. he's got on Laserdisc.
What, did they record? I don't think Laserdisc record.
I have no idea.
I don't think they did. That's hilarious.
The Dalai Lama also said at one point, he was like, we got to keep Europe for Europeans.
Yeah, I
He
heard
was
that
like,
too.
too many
That
refugees are coming in.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what the fuck are you saying, man?
Hey, Dalai Lama, just let the kids sit on your lap. That's enough.
Yeah, hey, dude, how about don't do that?
Quit smooching the kids in general.
Yeah, don't tell a kid to suck your tongue.
Yeah.
Is there a...
Especially not on camera.
that seems like there should be jail time for something like that. Like, what is that?
I don't think he can get in trouble.
In Tibet, sticking out one's tongue is known as a traditional greeting stemming from a 9th century myth about an unpopular king with a black tongue.
His tongue
When the
was
king
doing
died, the
blackface.
Tibetans revealing their tongues to show they had to become his incarnate. Whoa. Tongue sucking does not appear part of the tradition. That's where you crossed the line.
Yeah.
If they just stuck tongues at each other, bro, you would have skated scot-free.
The PR team is working hard spin on that one.
Hard spin.
We
Wait till
gotta-
Rachel Maddow gets a hold of it.
I know.
She'll find a way.
It happened in February, and it came out like a couple days ago, which is kind of weird.
So it's a hit campaign against the llama?
Yeah, it's like a few weeks old.
I saw him
Well,
talk once.
Sometimes it just takes a while for something like that to catch.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But today,
I mean, if it was
Those
Don
violence
Lemon, I would say, yeah, they're trying to get rid of him. But is the Dalai Lama.
I
yeah,
don't think
know.
they can get him out.
I have no idea why it would have came out.
How do you get out the Dalai Lama? Dalai Lama was born, like, if it was, like, I don't even mean to pick on Don Lemon. I mean, saying in, like, someone who's on television. It was some, like, but even then, it's like people, if that information's available, like, if someone, look how many people were there.
Yeah.
That's obviously like a cell phone footage, right? Is that what it is?
Well, it was a fundraiser for some kind of like Indian tech company.
How wild.
Yeah.
How wild.
Uh-huh.
You just be kissing a kid in front of everybody.
Which is already
At a tech
too much.
company. Tongue kissing.
Yeah.
Suck on my tongue. What are you talking about?
I've never had a kid that close to my own face where I could.
I agree. I've never had a kid that close to my face where I could say that. Now, the reason that I played most of that clip, now he gave his take and everything, but the reason I played most of that clip is because the things they were talking about, the things that he said about keeping Europe for Europeans, the things that he was saying about marriage, it's only to show that this is a regular man that's just put on a pedestal that's far too high for him. He does not need to be on this type of pedestal. Now, I'm not saying anything about, the nation he represents or the religion or anything like that. Spiritual leader. He's very spiritual, I'm sure. But the thing about it is, when people are in that position, it's just, if this was a regular guy, the proper recourse in that situation, right, would be probably he would get assaulted by somebody who saw it. More than likely. In another crowd, he might even get the police called on him. But because he's the Dalai Lama, everybody was just kind of like, oh, that's just what he wants to do. It's fine. It's really not fine. Let's go on. What are the videos that I have? Oh, yeah, I got a video right here. Let's pull up this video real quick for you so you can actually see. Like, this is the kid. Kid's hugging him, which is all fair. Apparently the kid wanted to hug the Dalai Lama, and, why wouldn't he? But I'm just have it on silent here.
But then the 87-year-old Dalai Lama asked this boy to kiss him on the lips and then suck his tongue. The video was taken in February in India, but it only surfaced recently and touched off a social media controversy.
Why is he making this kid kiss him on the lips? And why are people clapping?
100%. Why are people clapping? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Now, let me just go to the article that I have of this whole situation. Here it is. It's a little too zoomed in. We'll move it over here. Now, the only reason I bring up this article is because Jamie brought it up, Joe Rogan's Jamie. It happened on February 28th. It says it right here. February 28th this happened. And he's apologizing today, right? So the only reason he's apologizing is because the footage surfaced. The only reason he's apologizing, see, it says here, his office said he would like to apologize to the child and the family for the hurt his words have caused. Says that he regrets the incident. That's what this story is all about. He regrets asking the boy to suck his tongue. But it happened almost 2 months ago. The only reason that he's apologizing is because he got caught, And, I'll just read here. It actually outlines what actually happened. So, here, let me roll up for you guys. In the video, which is circulated online, the boy is seen asking for a hug. The leader motions before he can hug him, or he hugs him. Then the leader motions, first saying first here. Then the boy kisses him on the cheek, gives him a hug. Then, while holding the boy's hand, he motions to his lips. I think also here. And the boy kisses him on the lips. Why his parents haven't stepped in, I have no idea. Then the leader then puts his forehead to the boy before sticking out his tongue and saying, suck my tongue. And some people laugh. The boy sticks his tongue out before withdrawing a little. The only person that had sense in this situation was the little boy. I mean, there were people laughing about this. This is crazy. Like, again, if this was a regular person, all sorts of actions would have been taken towards this man. But because he's on this very, very high pedestal, and everybody in that room was so enamored with this person, so looking up to this person on this super high pedestal that he's on, they just kind of laughed and just went, okay, let's just go along with it. We can't be doing that. We can't be doing that with guys like him. We can't be doing that with guys like Klaus Schwab. We can't be making gods out of these regular men. And again, that's why I played the whole clip of Joe Rogan talking. The things that he's said in the past, he's just a regular man. So you can't treat him like some god and allow him to be kissing kids on the lips. That's just a very weird situation. I wanted to see if he actually came out with an apology before I actually posted anything. Because when I first saw it, I was like, maybe he's going to apologize. Maybe there's a misunderstanding. It's tradition. Who knows? But it was none of that. It was just a weird, really, really weird situation. But what do you think? Am I overreacting right now? Was Joe overreacting? What do you think in the comments? Is this something that should be going on with kids? I'm going to straight up say no, even if the comments say yes. But, always like to hear what you guys have to say. But other than that, I'm out.